Yo, what's up, everybody? How you doing, man? This is Raider Fat Show. I'm your host, Derek Lowe. Got my boy with me, Gravy, in the building. Raider Outsiders. What's going on, everybody? Thank you guys for pulling up. We're just starting off and everything like that. It's been a good week. Good week. Preseason is over. We're getting ready for the real season now. Um, and it's kind of excited. JJ signed. We looked at a bunch of players. I got some cuts already coming out. We're going to be talking about it Sundays pretty much. I'm going to get the bills out the way real quick. I got Raider Nation Raider Nation for Lifer hat on right here. If you go to RaiderNationLifer.com, you can go over there. I know I talked to Fabian. Shout out Fabian from RaiderNationLifer.com. He's everywhere, bro. Like, you see a lot of people wearing the brand and stuff like that. So make sure you go out, go cop that. If you reach out on IG or the RaiderNationLifer.com, you'll be able to get any kind of a thing that you want. Like, they have hats, pennants, patches, everything, flags. I got a flag back here with John Madden on it, covering the DJ equipment. But yeah, man, if this is first time here, go to like, comment, subscribe. We're live every Sunday nights, Tuesdays, and Thursday nights at 9 o'clock, man. With 3 9's fine, man. So 3 shows a week. The homie Gravy's right here too. Usually I get to the chats. That's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing next. But I always say be thankful for what you do got and what you don't, and don't drink and drive, fuckers. So I don't care what you do, just don't drink and drive. Man, Gravy, what's going on, bro?
Chilling, bro. Lazy day. Washed the car. Went out to eat with the lady. Just chilling, man. Just kicking back today.
Hey, so Gravy, a lot of people don't know that Gravy's wife, shout out Gravy's wife. I'm not gonna say her name out there. She's a Cowboys fan. I don't know how that happened because Gravy's a diehard Raider fan. So I bet he had to pay for dinner.
That's why we went to dinner. That's why we went to brunch.
That's why you went to. Oh, you went to brunch. So you lost.
I don't know why I bet on a preseason game, but that's.
And you bet brunch? I mean, brunch is like, that's dope, bro.
I wasn't gonna take her to dinner, bro. Fuck that.
Yeah, dress preseason up. Game. Yeah, that's true. It is a preseason game, man. I'm gonna get to the chat real quick, bro, and we'll get into it, brother. CG, what's going on, brother? Another 559 guy. He's a Niner fan, but hey, man, salute, bro. I seen one of your last videos, and what the video was, what to expect to come over here as a Niner fan. He was talking shit. Shout out, bro. Milka Beezy, what's up, bro? Dark's in the building. JB, hello. Yep, JB and Dave Z, we trust. Definitely that. Shout out, JB. Milka Beezy showing love. Dark, what's going on? We the people, what's going on? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Great. Shit. What up, Lo? Timeline up snow. Time to line up the snow. Jacob's back. Oh, yeah, we're getting stacked. Yes, sir. Let's go. I'm excited about that shit. Oh, yeah. Sunday nights is gonna be I'm gonna get through it maybe about like 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna throw the link out there. Anybody can pull up, just talk ball. You don't have to get on camera because I know a lot of you guys are fail. So I'm not even trying to figure that out. But if you guys want to come on camera, please have your shirt on, John Leon.
John Leon was on one last night. John Leon was on one.
Yeah, I was a little busy. I was running around doing some stuff, man. But yeah, shit.
My camera.
Well, it's just you, bro. It's, maybe wipe it down a little something. You'll be all right. Shit. Anyways, get back to it, bro. Everyone show love. Michael Guerrero, what's up, bro? Oh shit, Gravy took off. He's trying to fix it up real quick. Sean Johnson, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Hopefully you have a good night. Having a good night. I know you're on the East Coast, man. I know it's kind of late for you guys, man. Hopefully you're having a great weekend. Thank you for sending me all the stuff that you did. Michael showing love to We the People. DeSoto, what's going on, bro? How you doing, brother? Hopefully you're having a good one. You know what? I have my door fucking wide open. Let me close this bitch. Snoops, what's going on, bro? Snoops, what's going on? I'm going to start that one, bro. We're going to get back to that, JB. That's going to be the first question we're going to answer. We're going to, just give our little spiel real quick, and then we'll answer that, and we'll go from there. But I'm going to start that one right there, bro. Because that's a good question, because a lot of shit that I seen yesterday, it doesn't look like we're going to do that, bro. It really, really doesn't. But we'll see what happens. Surprise cuts, that's another one. Yeah. We'll get into the who's left and who's gone and stuff like that, and we'll go from there. So we're down to 79 players already. We cut 11. Yes, sir. Sean just sent me some stuff. We'll go over that right now. A lot of the guys that you sent me, bro, I didn't even know half of them. So, and then there's a couple questions that I got for Gravy, and maybe you guys can learn too, because like I always like to learn that. I want to figure out the difference between injury reserves, reserve lists, waivers, all that shit. Obviously, injury reserves, I get that part, but I kind of want to break that down. Maybe we'll look into that because sometimes I get a little confused about that, and a lot of people don't know because I don't personally. Maybe some people do. Maybe you guys don't. I'm trying to figure out exactly. Certain things like that I'm still learning. You know what I mean? There's certain things that I've learned over the time of doing this podcast, and I appreciate it. It's not only from Gravy, but it's also from you guys in the chat, man, and I appreciate it. Shit. All lives, what's going on, brother? Hopefully you're having a good one. Another 559, brother. There you go. Pizzle's in the building, showing love. Raider Paul, what's going on, brother? D Menace, what's going on, brother? Hopefully you're having a good one. Salute. Raider Paul. I went Dallas yesterday. Shit was whack as fuck. The game, yeah. Oh, you went to Dallas yesterday. Shout out to homie Arkham. Arkham flew out there too, man. He had a good ass time. Aces, what's going on? Salute, Nation. Hope you all wild gravy and dirty low. Just subscribe. Thank you, Aces. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for pulling up, bro. Shit. Who else we got? Okay, just still getting to everybody. Thank you guys for everybody pulling up, man. I appreciate you. And also, if you have not subscribed to Gravy's channel, he has a channel over there. It's called the Raider Outsiders. Is right there. Go to get to that, bro. And Gravy will be talking ball during the week, on the days that I'm off and everything like that. So, and I'll pull up over there too. But yeah, Cool Kev, what's going on, man? Shit, good thing y'all didn't go to the game. It was fucking sad. Hey, man, but I heard the stadium's nice, bro. Like we go to LA all the time. Twice. I went twice last year. I'm going again this year. That's like our side chick's home and shit. So it's nice. You know what I mean? Your side chick could have some nice places, bro. Sometimes that's the only thing you really can look at, you know what I'm saying? And besides women and shit like that. Anyways, for you single fuckers. Anyways, MC Raider, what's going on, brother? Hopefully you're having a good one. Salute. Shit, just getting to everybody. Everyone showing love. Uh-huh. All right. So, let's see. Yeah, last night was off the hook. Oh, shit. Okay. Alfredo, what's going on, brother? What's going on? There you go. Everyone, Furpo. Raiders. There you go. James Furpo. Salute. Hey, what's up? You see his cover? We gotta put a Raider tattoo on him or something. Or put a Raider hat on his ass or some shit. Got into a Cowboys fan, keep saying Cowboys Nation. I told him, fuck, there's only one nation. Hey, bro, that's pretty much the fucking truth. That is the truth. I hate that shit, bro. Doc, salute. Doc showing love to everybody right there. All right. NorCal Jesse's in the building. What's up, Jesse? If you guys haven't seen Jesse's tattoo piece, that shit is pretty dope. It's really, really dope, actually. Shit. Salute, brother. Raider Romeo, what's up, man? Romero, I apologize. Romeo? Yeah, it's Romeo. Yeah. Raider Romeo, salute, brother. Shit. Al motherfucking Frank. There you go, too. Everyone's just showing love. Yes, sir. Yeah, if you guys want to start talking to people, and that's another good thing right there. When you put @ and you type in their name, it brings them up, and then it like highlights their name in the chat, so you guys can have that conversation going back and forth. Just something that I learned, you know what I'm saying? So it's like whenever you're trying to shoot the chat, you just hit the @ sign, and then it kind of brings up the first letter you put up. You know how it goes. So just jump in there and do that. Shit, for sure. Just getting to everybody, man. There's a lot of people in the building, man. I appreciate you guys for pulling up. Shit. All right. Yeah, damn. Yeah. Joel Lee's in the building too. Shit, we got a lot of motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm gonna put up the link right now, Pizzle. We're gonna get into it, then we'll jump on, bro. For sure. All right, showing everybody love right away. What's going on? Salute. There you go. All right, we're almost there, brother. So talk to me, Gravy, as I'm going through everybody, man. Amik, we're gonna start with JB's question. Are we keeping Amik? Do we keep Amik? I'm on the fence with that, bro.
I'm not.
That too? You're not?
I'm not.
Okay, talk to me.
I think Amik is not gonna make the team. I think his days are over for being a Raider. I hope not. I hope not, bro. But
yeah, he looked bad out there, bro. He looked bad out there.
Just the fact that he was playing, that late means that, I don't even think it's 50-50. I think And there's no need to put him on the practice squad because he's out there. He'll get a job, but I think his tenure with the Raiders is over. I hate to say that though, because he's a damn good. He's a good football player for us.
Yeah, even Romeo saying the same thing, 50-50. I was a little upset, bro, but I just because of just the Raiderism that I am, like, and he's been with the Raiders this whole time, bro. I'm all for him just to at least make practice squad. I don't think he's gonna make that. I don't want him to go anywhere else because he's gonna fall at the wayside, and then he'll probably be out of the NFL. You know what I'm saying? But I think personally, bro, like he should stay. I think we should at least give him that. You know what I mean? He's not making a lot of money, but he can be a Raider and he can be effective at times. Maybe it was just because maybe he's more effective in the short game. You know what I mean? But I mean, maybe it was just miscommunication. Even a couple plays out there, man. Even I seen Amari Burney asking, "What's the play? What's the play?" And then he got fucking ripped on that fucking little out route, whatever it was from the man, out of the backfield. You know what I mean? Who's that guy that was fucking just tearing us up? I was listening to the broadcast and they're saying this guy has scored 9 touchdowns a game in high school. Whatever, that was high school, bro. But
you couldn't get it going, huh?
No, I actually watched it. Yeah, I watched it, but it was. I hate the fact that when I watch it, or when I pull it up, it's always the opposite. The opposing team's fucking announcers. It's not just announcers. You know, like Sunday night, it's just announcers. So it's like the preseason's like that. Hopefully, going into the season, it's across the board. They're not for the Raiders or that. It's just they're calling the game. What's going on, brother?
You got that shit. You ain't gonna have to worry about that no more, bro. You got that.
Yeah. Sin, what's good, brother? Hopefully everything's good, bro. I just seen you up there, man. I didn't mean to forget you, bro. But salute to you, brother. Hopefully you're having a good one. All eyes.
This is what I think, Lo. If I could say something about Amik again.
Yeah, go for it, brother. Yeah.
Amik is, besides making the team,
rolling doubles.
I think it'll be disrespectful to put him on practice squad. You know what I mean? But just let him go and get his other options because he's better than just sticking around on a practice squad.
Yeah, and I think he's going to be a depth piece.
And I know you're saying, well, then why don't we just keep him? I go, well, if he's, I just think that his days with the doing what he did for us, he's better than he just makes things happen, and it's hard to position him second string, third string, or whatever. But he's too good for a practice squad. But I think he could be a 2 or a 3 on another squad instead of just, they won't protect him, and then they're gonna protect some young guy. But I think his performance has got a little. He didn't make the team, and then the young guys we have in there are picking up. He's not gonna be there, but I dig the dude. I dig the dude a whole lot. I hate to see him leave.
Yeah, me too, bro. Like I'm looking at everything right now. Chris Smith is right behind Merrick. I seen Chris Smith, making a couple hits out there. But when I was looking at Duke Shelley, the drop passes, you know what I mean? He really didn't have any breakups. A lot of the catches that he was being a part of, he was getting burnt a lot. I didn't get the numbers on him, but he was getting burnt too. That whole secondary was getting kind of burnt because the front end wasn't really doing much. The only one that was actually doing anything was Silvera. That was the only one that actually seemed really, really doing anything, putting any pressure. You know what I mean? Oh shit, we got the homie Raider Gabe in the building. What's up? You ready, bro?
Hey, bro.
Right. Sure.
Yes, sir.
Hold up. What's up, brother?
What's
good evening.
Like
Hey, I seen you guys fucking went a late night, bro. I was already in bed. My old ass.
Super. We did a base head freaking base head.
I said, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Last night.
Still, fresh on my mind. The game was still fresh on my mind a little bit. So I was like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Even if nobody's up. But hey, 30 was up. I mean, Gravy was up. So I was like, fuck it. Let's go.
Gravy was probably
pissed off a little bit. I was only gonna go for like a little bit, but then Gravy jumped on. I was like, we ended up going almost fucking 2 hours.
We could have went on for another 5 hours, bro. I would have went on for 5 hours. Gabe was like this.
Yeah.
Gabe was like this.
Yeah, I was fucking like my eyes were like this, dog. I looked at the light and like, my eyes were like this.
He was gone.
I couldn't see him. I couldn't see him. I was talking, but I couldn't see my eyes open.
He goes, yeah, bro, I gotta go to sleep. Go to sleep, bro. Get the memes. What's up?
Nah, I just came back from the fucking movies right now. Fucking want to go watch that fucking that dog movie or whatever, that Strays or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That shit's hilarious, dog. That shit had me busting the fuck up.
I'm pretty sure it did. It was with Will Ferrell and what's the name on?
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
That shit is hilarious, dog. It even had that one dude that's hate that motherfucker, that fool, fuck, because he's a Chiefs fan, but that fool Rob Riggle.
That motherfucker's hilarious, bro. You can't.
Yeah, he's hilarious too, but he's a Chiefs fan, fucking.
Oh yeah.
Nah, but there was a couple of fucking comedians on there, and they were pretty. It was pretty funny, dog. Like they were just like doing all the stereotypes of dogs and shit. You know what I mean? Like they piss on everything. The fireworks. They're like, oh my god, they're trying to kill us. Like it's just fucking hilarious, dog. Fucking movie was fucking funny, dog. I couldn't stop laughing. Then I was high as fuck. I was just like, shit,
man, trip out, bro. So we were talking about Amik right now, bro, and I was looking at, I gotta check that movie out though, bro. Now I want to, watch this shit. But we're talking about Amik and shit, bro, and I was talking about Duke Shelley and David Long were getting fucking cooked out there, bro. Everybody was getting cooked out there. So in the Palomar too, he was making bad fucking angles on plays, bro, like horrible plays, bro. Like it was just bad all the ways around. But the question was, are we keeping Amik from JB? So like, what do you think, bro? I'm like 50-50. I think we're gonna keep him. Gravy's kind of 50-50, saying that he might, if he gets dropped or cut, he might end up second or third string somewhere, else.
I think he
stays on the
team. I think he stays on the team.
Do you think he stays on the team? Cool.
I think I think he was on that fringe anyway, but if you kind of like put everybody else together, with him and like, head up like that, like the other guys didn't do anything to kind of like outplay him. You know what I mean? I know he gave up quite a bit of, completion set, but everybody did, you know what I mean? So I just think that almost by default, it's gonna be him that probably stays on the team because Tyler Hall didn't do shit, fucking Sam Webb didn't do shit, fucking to make a push yesterday, like pretty much none of them. And I kind of attributed it to a lot though too, because like a lot of these guys that are like were on the fence were playing with a lot of guys that are not even gonna be able to make the team. You know what I mean? A lot of guys are gonna be sitting on the couch next week. So I think it was just an overall very sloppy game, because you had a bunch of guys out there not knowing what to do, and then guys trying to make up for other guys and compensating for other guys. But I think Amik stays, dog. For some reason, I just think Amik stays because the other guys didn't do enough for me to be like, all right, Amik can go. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be a much of a loss, but David Long Jr. fucking sucked. Sam Webb, fucking Tyler Hall, all of those guys, just didn't do anything to move the needle.
No. Yeah, I agree, bro. Sorry about that. Somebody sent me some Panda Express that wasn't mine. Luckily, I like my neighbors. I would almost have some Panda Express tonight. Shit. We get to these real quick. Aces, man, he's new to here, but he was basically making some comments. He said Tyree is going to be scary with Mad Max, and also he said that pretty much if Brian Young can develop into a solid DT, the defense is going to be scary. I agree, bro. I really, really do. And then Sean Johnson pretty much said right here, says there's no way Tyree Wilson tore somebody's groin, right? Regardless guard Josh Ball heals up. Brutal injury for the season, and it's the power of Tyree. So apparently the thing is going around that Tyree pretty much pancaked the guy and just, just did the thing, did what he had to do. And apparently fucked up somebody's growing, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy.
He did worse than fucking pancake him. He threw his everybody he faced, got thrown their ass out. And that just shows the strength of him. And his long arms was the way he's built with his arm length was that he got this guy and just had the leverage and pushed him almost all the way back to the quarterback. He almost pushed that tackle into the quarterback and got a sack.
And then tossed him. And then tossed it. Like I seen the end of the play. After the end of the play, he fucking just tossed him like nothing, bro. And that's not a small guy. Not a small guy at all.
Yeah. And I just think that he's a. I questioned why he was just sitting around with. Whatever what he played was solid.
Yeah, would you overall like
all I think? All I think is I'm glowing about this dude, but I still don't trust his foot, and I don't know why they kept.
See this.
If you do shit like that, he deserves to get glowed on.
Yeah. Amik is the same thing. Don't get Gravy started. He's gonna start glowing over Tyree. Shit. So that short showing Tyree tossed lineman was unreal.
He said that yesterday.
Did he? Yeah. It was crazy, bro. Like I was more upset. I was watching him more than anything, and then who's this fucking quarterback? And then Dak Prescott with the fucking play call, bro. Like, hey, at least he got some future. You know what I mean? Shit. But shit, man.
That's what pissed me off, bro. Our
Sunday,
defense couldn't stop the.
No, go ahead.
That's what pissed me off, bro. Dak Prescott was calling the plays and shit, and we could stop it. He's not a coordinator.
Right.
So,
Twan, what's going on, brother? Salute. I'm gonna put the link in the chat right now. So, real quick, salute. So, Twan, JB, QB picks are those smaller defensive back. They need to produce turnovers. Yep, they had no pressure in the middle, and those guys were like all over the field. I'm telling you, they didn't see anything. And another thing, Darian Butler's on injury reserve now. Faison is gone, so that's another spot he's questionable, but most likely he might not be here. You know what I mean? Then Sabway and Jadon Grant. I'm gonna get to the people that are gone right now that Sean sent me, but I'm also gonna throw the link in the chat, man. So anybody wants to pull up, remember when you guys pull up, you know what I mean? Just kind of talk to, I don't care if we get an argument, debate, you know what I'm saying? Just let everybody kind of get their little speech in, whatever, whatnot, and just chop it up. And we're all Raider fans around here, and we all want the best for the team, even if we're coming at it from a negative spot. But right now, there's really nothing negative. We're just going into the season. So there's a link right there, guys. Go to pull up when you guys are ready. You know what I'm saying? Cameras on. Make sure you try to have a little noise in the background, bro. It's a little bit easier so we can get the talking going and shit. Seeing the power was nice. What's that?
YOLO, do you have? I wasn't on my computer at all today. Who they said there were cuts. Do you have that list? And do you have names? Are you gonna do that later?
Sir. Yeah, no, I'll pull it up right now.
I wanted to see.
Oh shit! Man, I was talking. I seen that it's Mr. Fitz's birthday, bro. He's probably out there getting fucked up, man. Shout out Mr. Fitz. He was on our show the other day. Happy birthday, bro. Hopefully you're having a good one. Don't get too fucked up. Shit.
Happy birthday, young big man.
Yes, sir. Brother Pete. Tyree Dactyls busting walls down. Shit. Busting out groins and shit. The fuck's so stupid. Shit. Don't mean
tearing nutsacks, bro.
Pretty gravy. My bad. There's the link right there, man. Go to pull up when you guys are ready and shit. Shit. Everyone's just showing love to everybody for sure.
Tyree tearing nutsacks.
Showing love to Jesse. All right, let me pull up the fucking. Oh, that's not what I was supposed to pull up. Let me see what Sean Johnson got me. Where you at? There you go, Sean. There you go. So
I wish Sean Johnson would get on shows so we don't have to, just get Sean Johnson in here and say he could just say.
No, Sean Johnson. I try to get him on the show. He just likes doing this. You know what I mean? He likes giving us all the stuff and information. Pretty dope. I appreciate it. So yeah. So. Yeah, he was the first person that sent me the info on now. So okay, so let me present it real quick. Share screen.
I got a special ring for Sean Johnson. It's the Autumn Win, bro. When I hear the Autumn Win, I know Sean Johnson it sent me some shit.
So pretty much this is what it is. So I have like so many questions about this. Maybe you can answer it or Gabe or when you know what I mean when he gets back, whatever. So this is the list of the people, right? So
You have to say it.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
It's not big enough.
That's what. Let me see if I can make it bigger. That's the biggest I can make it. So.
Well, just say it.
So pretty much right here it says so.
I'm cool. I can see it on my TV.
Okay, for sure. So it says right here, Isaac Darkangelo's a linebacker, 6'1". I don't know who that is. He's waived. Isaiah Ike Brown, who got waived, cornerback. Doug Costin, a defensive tackle, gone. Bryce Crosby, CB, gone. Chase Garbers, kind of seen that one coming. Chase Garbers, gone. Gurman, guard, gone. Derwin Thompson, running back, is gone. Waived and injured Chris Lacey. So wave/injured, that means that they're done, right?
Pretty much gone.
Yeah, pretty much gone. Placed on the following players for the reserve/injury list: Britton Brown, Hollister, and Zuber. So they're just on injury reserve right until whenever, right? Hey, we got another person in the building. Got my boy. You know him. I know him. He has a show over there. He has two channels actually. Ray Swan, what's going on, brother? Salute.
What's good, man? Forgive me for not having my camera on. I'm actually eating right now, but I'll camera up it as soon as I finish.
All right, make sure you just wipe your mouth though. Make sure.
Nah, I'll leave evidence and then I save it for later. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Let nothing go to waste.
Nah, I got
nothing get away. Just be like, oh, oops, right there. Put it back. Stupid. Shit, that's what's up. Everyone sure loves it.
But blessings to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody.
You too,
on panel and in the chat.
Yes, sir. Ready to Pete, no surprise on that list. The Who and Ha, 3 guys might go to squad, but yeah, unlikely. Yeah, Crosby should go to practice squad like last season. Did we pick him up? I don't know who who Crosby is, bro. He's on. Yeah, if he's not even on the depth chart, I'm not even really worried about it at this point. I was showing love right now.
You talking about Bryce Cosby?
Yeah,
he's a corner.
Yeah, I know he's a corner, but I mean, I don't even know where he came from. It says that he came from Ball State. I mean, I'm not saying that.
Yeah. He was a part of that undrafted class that we had last year, where we had Tyler Hall and those guys. He actually came in with those guys. You know what I'm saying? As undrafted.
Hey, Chile, what's up, bro? How you doing, bro? Hopefully you're having a good one, man.
There you go.
Yes, sir. Snoops showing love right now. Shit. So yeah, those are the players that we got waived. Show it again real quick. Pretty much. So the waived players pretty much mean that they're gone, right?
Yeah.
For now.
For now. Okay.
They could be back on the practice squad, but most likely they're gone.
All right. So we're down to 79. That's what Sean told me and stuff like that. So as Sean stated, I could be wrong, but that looks about right. So yep, that's pretty much it. So
there'll be more tomorrow.
Yeah.
The big names tomorrow.
So I seen somewhere in the chat, someone was saying surprise. Who's a surprise cut?
Nichols. Nah, I don't want to say that anymore because
you've been on point, bro.
He goes Nichols. Nah,
the line sucks so much because the defensive line kind of like the depth that I thought that we kind of like a little bit had. The depth yesterday kind of showed me like, you know what, we might need Nichols.
Yeah,
you might need him now.
He's starting, bro. He's starting.
But we're saying surprise cuts. We're saying surprise cuts.
But I agree with you though, Gabe. Like I was, we've had that conversation about like, do we really need him? And then like you saw like. And just for me, like just my personal thought, I thought we did bad stopping the run. I thought we were really going to be even more dominant stopping the run this whole preseason, and we haven't really did it well. So
yeah,
I don't know what they're trying to do or what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying, to stop that situation, because especially in the Rams game, I thought it was really, really bad. You know, a telltale sign of how bad it was, because our ones were actually out there, you know what I'm saying, for a bit, and they couldn't even stop the run, you know what I'm saying, in certain situations. So I don't know.
I thought we did good stopping the run, Twan, all the games on the perimeter, but right up the gut. And then that's the nose tackles, and you know those big guys up front that need to stop them. But it has to do with your linebackers sealing the gas, but they didn't do none of that shit. The last two games we got ate up the middle with the Rams, and really tore up against Dallas.
And that's our linebackers, and that's our D line. We know our corners can tackle. Hobbs is a good tackler. You know what I'm saying? Peters came over as a good tackler. So we know our corners can tackle. We know our outside can tackle. But if our linebackers and D tackles can't plug the middle, what do you think teams are going to do nonstop on us? Hit us right up the gap, you know, up the gut. So that's kind of like the first thing you need to stop is, you know what I'm saying, is stopping it. You got to stop us up the middle before you start trying to, you know, start running us outside. But if they can't stop square one, they're going to keep hitting it.
Yeah.
JB, I don't think Shep Johnson are surprises at all. I don't think they're
Yeah, we're just talking surprise cuts right now and stuff like that. It's the same Bolden. Bolden has to be cut. He scored a touchdown.
He already is.
Hey, that's a desire cut. That ain't a surprise.
You got cut already?
No, I'm just saying. I want Bolden to get cut.
Reserve. Bolden. Bolden. I thought he meant Brown.
No.
Bolden ain't gonna get cut. He's not gonna get cut.
Yeah. What about old Williams? Williams look like.
The Bears just released Alex Leatherwood.
Who did? The Bears?
The Bears released Alex Leatherwood.
Well, shit. But he got paid, bro. Shit. Hopefully he did something smart with his money.
Just shows you how stupid Gruden and Mayock were. Right from the
still getting paid this year by us without a team.
Lo,
still be getting paid by us.
Lo, I'm convinced that, and you said it. I'm convinced that if they would have gave Williams more snaps throughout the preseason, they would have made a spot on for the roster, because the way that he ran in the Cowboys game, if he did that at least one more time,
he hasn't got cut yet, though. Huh? He still hasn't got cut yet, though, right?
Who's that?
Damien.
He's still on.
Damian Williams.
Damian Williams. I think he got like 1 or 2 mil, something like that. I'll look it up right now.
No, he hasn't been cut yet. I know that I've seen the names today that got cut from 90 to 80 or 90 to 79. He wasn't one of them. But tomorrow's gonna be the big day, though. Let's see what guys make it through the thing. It's really gonna be what guys can make it through the week, though, because with all the other cuts, you know, there's still gonna be some movement around.
Yeah, we got the homie from basically a different time zone. The homie, I haven't talked to him since last week. You guys know him too. She had a show yesterday with Auntie Six, and I think weren't you on with Protect the Shield too? So the homie Alpha Kasi, how you doing, brother?
Thanks for having me on. Good to see you guys. Rated Outsiders. Gravy, good to see you, my friend. Gabe and Twan. Salute everyone in the chat. Yeah, I did. I was on Protect the Shield with Chris and Rated Rundown, and yeah, me and Aunt did our thing last night. There was a pretty heated debate in the comment section about the running back by committee, RIP, with Baker's being back. But hey, here we are.
Yeah. Hey, fucking Rated Pete Gruden. Leatherwood's a cool name. Cool sounding name, man.
Rated Pete, that's my guy. I love that guy.
Yeah, for sure. Cuts already being made were the easy ones for the coaches. Ones coming up are gonna be tough matches and cuts. Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. That's very, very true. Shit. Everyone's showing
Right,
love.
all eyes.
Yep. Don't get Ozzy started on the running back by committees. Do we? Okay, now talking about that, man. The man in the background, you see him. You see a smile, bro. You see the 2-8. Do we need a running back by committee now? Because to be honest with you, I'm kind of glad that kind of came up. Because
even if we wanted to, we don't have a committee behind Jacob.
Hey, what is it? What is it on Norbit? What is that?
We don't have a committee behind him.
Hell to the nine.
Hell to the
I'd
nine.
be with it if there was guys there we could be confident with. Sorry to cut you off, Greg. I was trying to put on what you were saying.
Yeah.
And AR Zamir really disappointed me. I watched him a whole lot. I've been telling Lo, the dude doesn't want to be tackled. He doesn't move forward. He just gets hit and that's it. He don't have no yak. He
doesn't try to break
kids that move their legs better. That move their legs better than he does.
I don't think he likes Hennessy, dog. He ain't got that yak.
I never saw him break any tackles. I didn't see him shaking anybody out of their boots in the preseason. No. The only times I saw him making gains was the holes that the offensive line were opening up. You know what I mean? Like in years, I've seen Trey Regis and Chris Warren do better than what Zamir and Sincere McCormick did. And look what they did. They amounted to nothing. And these are the guys who are supposed to be running as a running back by committee. Some people are making excuses that, they were running behind second and third string lines. Well, they were running against second and third, fourth string defensive players on the other side of the ball, and they weren't exactly running them over.
Bro, do you remember when we had George Atkinson the third, and he was fucking tearing it
another
up
guy,
300 yards, he had like 200 or 300 yard games in one preseason, still didn't make the 10th team.
Another guy, another example. I mean, I would be comfortable with if we were to have a running back by committee, if we had guys behind Jacobs that can run the rock and be confident in. But I'm more confident in Amir Abdullah. I actually liked what I saw from Damian Williams. And if I'm going to be honest, if it was up to me, I'd cut base with both Sincere and Zamir and draft a running back next year, because those two cats, they don't impress me one bit.
Zamir just needs... He has all the intangibles. He's a big guy.
He's the GOAT.
Fast. He's the GOAT. The GOAT. He's the GOAT.
He needs a GOAT.
He needs to go. Oh, I thought you called him the GOAT.
He needs
to go. He needs that's not what a running back does.
Yeah.
Yeah, your balance has to be better than that as a running back. Was it George Atkinson that passed away, or was it his brother, twin brother?
It was the one who played for us in the preseason. George Atkinson the third, was it?
The third,
yeah. Very unfortunate.
He was and his dad was a part of the coaching staff at the time. Imagine, and he still didn't get a chance to be on the final 53. You know what I mean? So it's like it's gonna be pretty hard for I think Sincere and just like Zamir to keep holding on to a job. You know what I mean? Zamir, I think for sure, he didn't do enough. You know what I mean? Zamir barely did enough to, I think, because of by default, because we're so thin. Bolden, fucking old man. I don't know why he's still on the team, but I guess it's like a mentor type thing. But Abdullah, I didn't see too much out of him, but I think they kind of have like a spot for him. And the great thing is that we got Jacobs back.
Mm-hmm. Just while you're talking about George Atkinson the third, you know what the sad thing is I think his last play as a Raider was a return kickoff for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Wow. I think that was the last play he ever made as a Raider, and he never saw the field for us again. R.I.P. Gone too soon.
Bolden over White at this point. That was a good reference point, bro. That was a good. I didn't even know that.
There was a lot of preseason all-stars, saying, that went to other teams and did well. I'm saying? I'm thinking about Jaden Mickens, the wide receiver.
Right.
Saying that I believe he has hardware. I think he was with Tampa Bay when Tampa Bay won. Saying? Just certain guys, I never understood that. I never understood how, players like that would do well in preseason and then they don't make the roster. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
I think it's all about, because sometimes the pressure of keeping certain guys on the team, and then sometimes because you're almost like favoritism, you rather get a guy who knows the system maybe a little bit more, but you can definitely see the other guys kind of, better skillfully, you know what I mean? But it's just sometimes it's kind of, you can kind of tell, you know what I mean? It's a little favoritism type thing or some shit like that. Didn't never clicked with the coach or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It sucks with Mickens. You were talking about him. Like Mickens is much like what's his name? Keyshawn Nixon. He didn't do nothing for us at the return position, but as soon as they go to other teams, hallelujah,
Russell
they
Douglas
turn out to be some of, if not the best returners in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Russell Douglas
and that's
was a
something
Pro
that we've
Bowler.
struggled with for a long time now.
Yeah, that's just crazy,
Russell Douglas,
man.
yeah, another one.
And that's just evidence of, I'm saying, something that I've been saying a lot is, I'm saying on my channel is, these guys, it's not only that they get drafted, I'm saying, or undrafted or whatever the situation is, but it's where they actually land. I'm saying? Like, you can get drafted to a team, and if that coaching staff doesn't know how to really work you, or I'm saying, pull the best out of you, I'm saying, you can get lost, I'm saying, and it's a miracle if, I'm saying, you're able to go to leave that team and actually land with another team. I'm saying? We know what the NFL stands for. I'm saying? It stands for not for long. And some of these guys, they only get really one shot, I'm saying, with one organization that may not use them, properly. Another example with, like, even with Klee, I'm saying? I feel like Klee could do well over there with the Niners, even though I don't like the Niners. I'm saying? Klee can actually probably do well with the Niners, just because of how they have things set over there and the expectations that are going to be placed on him that are not the expectations we placed on him.
Right.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, that makes sense. But like even somebody was saying earlier that Sincere should be on the depth chart. He's not. Well, I'm looking at ESPN's depth chart. You know what I mean? It's Jacobs, Samir White, Abdullah, the Bolden. Williams wasn't on there and whatever, not. The only thing that scares me a little bit about Williams is that he's only had 4 carries like the season prior. So, you know what I mean? Obviously, he's fresh, but like you guys are saying, the complement, I think, is going to be more Abdullah. But if we put Abdullah back there, it kind of throws us into a certain situation to where it's like we end up becoming a one-dimensional team because we're not going to be handing the ball off to him anymore like that. So Josh Jacobs is going to have to be out there like at least 60 to maybe 70% of the time. You know what I mean? I was always under the impression him coming in, getting less carries, you know what I mean, for more money. But I thought Zamir was going to actually do something. So even though he was going to be pushed out there in the preseason, going against the second string, third stringers, and whatever, well, not most of these guys are going to be selling insurance or car salesmen, you know what I mean? And, God love them, you know what I'm saying? But not like trying to be like, disrespectful. Yeah. They're not going to be on the field, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be in the coaching staff doing some other stuff, practice squads, whatever, right? So I was hoping that Zamir would actually do something. And he actually did, because the way the line was opening up in this scheme, bro, with the 2 tight end sets or whatever, whatnot, and how they were opening those holes, he was averaging 3.8 yards. That's not bad as a backup. You know what I'm saying?
Not good, man. That's not good.
But I mean, obviously it's not. But you're talking about the running back by committee. And the thing is, though, if you look at Zamir White has the same kind of running style like Jacobs. He'll go up the middle. He has no problem. I said similar running style. Let me finish. Josh Jacobs goes heads up with motherfuckers. He don't. And Zamir White just takes hits and just moves forward. That's what I like about him. Josh Jacobs and him take hits and move forward. Josh Jacobs, on the other hand, can fucking shake motherfuckers and goes heads up with people. Zamir White was running people over in college, bro. You know what I'm saying? He should be doing it. And he only had preseason last year and preseason this year. What did he really do last year? He didn't play very many snaps. maybe 20 snaps out of the whole fucking season, if that, because Abdullah was there and Bolden was back there, but it was 50% of the offense went through Jacobs, bro. So
in perspective,
there's nothing wrong with that.
His leg drive is bad. His leg drive is bad, dog. Like when he gets hit, like I don't know what it is. It's like he loses balance. I don't know if it's balance or something, but like it's not like a couple plays that. And what I was looking at mostly because there's gonna be holes open and those should be available for him to run through. You know what I mean? A decent running back should be able to get those. But the plays that I was really focusing on were like the games where like it was like 3rd and 1, 2nd and 2, dog, and they couldn't pick up a yard. And he couldn't pick up a yard. Couldn't pick up a yard, dog.
Yeah, Raider Room saying like this: Bolden will make it before McCormick, so it's looking at JJ Williams, Abdullah, and Bolden, which I can see Bolden actually being a little bit better. You know what I mean?
JJ Williams is the odd man out.
What's that?
Sorry, I was just saying. I think JJ Williams, as much as I liked what I saw from him in preseason, I think he's the odd man out. As much as
Damian Williams,
whatever his name is.
I think he means our four running backs is JJ.
Oh, Williams, sorry, my bad. Yeah, Williams, I Damian Williams. I think as much as I know what I saw from him, I think he's the odd man out.
That's why I feel like what I'm saying with the Williams situation. If he would have got more snaps the first 2 games, I think what I'm saying, and he did something similar to what he did, what I'm saying, the last game. Yeah, we would have another different conversation about that. But I don't think they tried to put him out there like that.
Yeah. See, and what you're saying about Zamir, right? You know what I mean? He's only 3.8 average, you know what I mean? Which is cool, and it's not good. Stop shaking your head. Let me finish. Jesus.
I'm listening, man. I'm just saying it's not good. That's
okay. I don't know what you think. I don't know what you think. I don't know where you get. That's good.
I'm not. Listen, he's the 2nd down, 3rd down back. He's a rotational piece, bro. So if he gives us 5 yards on a fucking 3rd down, bro, who gives a shit? You know what I mean? As long as he puts the thing in, but he's just averaging out in a preseason. I'm just saying, who else is gonna be behind him? We're looking at these guys, like you said. Williams is old, only had 4 carries he had last year. At least this guy is actually getting some action, and he has a little bit of an upside. But like Alfredo said, Zamir can't take a hit like JJ. Of course he can't. But he moved the ball though. That's all we need him to do is move the ball. Right?
I think it was part of the propaganda, and I just really feel it was part of the propaganda. I think they were trying to push Zeus so much because they weren't trying to, they were trying to prove to Josh Jacobs that they really didn't need him. You know what I'm saying? But when they realized that it ain't cracking, and that's when they had to really bite down and figure out what they were going to do with JJ. Like,
we got to give this for his $2 million bonus though, because this is working out.
Everybody pitched,
and that's why I think Zeus got all I'm just saying this off the top of my head, but I can almost guarantee you that Zeus probably got 80% of the running back snaps in preseason, which shouldn't have been the case if they're trying to figure out these running backs.
Question: Zamir White is Rudin, right?
He did the same thing from preseason game 1 to brief. He did the same thing as he did all 3 games.
Cutting out,
dude. If you're getting tackled by a DB, if you get tackled by a DB, unless it's a good form tackle, then that ain't gonna happen to Josh Jacobs. It ain't.
That's true.
Simply, it ain't gonna happen. But this dude's getting tackled by DBs, dude's 20 pounds less than him, and then he doesn't do anything after. What I mean by is that, okay, Josh Jacobs gets 4.5 to almost 5 yards a carry. And then you put Zamir in there with his 3.8. That's a big drop off, dude, in 1st down and 2nd downs. even third down.
The only way
That's a big drop off. That's not committing. That's downgrading your offense.
I think the only way you're gonna see is Zamir actually try to get some carries during this year, dog, is that game one, because I think Jacobs is gonna be a little bit limited just because of how late he got into camp. He might not get that full workload, just like towards like the end of last year. So I think Zamir will get his workload, I think, in the first game, dog. But if he don't show nothing in that work game, it's just gonna dwindle. Like his carries are just gonna dwindle really quick, dog. Like if he can't make shit happen in that first game, in that opening game, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be bad. Which I think it could even be, to the point where somebody might end up jumping him like a Bolden or Abdullah. You know what I mean? Because I think that first game is his time to shine, dog. Because I think Jacob is gonna be limited in that one.
Yeah, I think it's a big.
That's true.
Sorry.
Shit, shout out to fucking cousin Jimmy's in the building, bro. What's up, brother? I haven't talked to you in a couple weeks, but a good seeing you, bro. He says if Josh Jacobs gets 6 yards per carry, and meanwhile White gets 4, that's a first down every time, on average. You know what I mean? Just the combination. You know what I'm saying? Is because we can't be more than one dimensional. You know what I mean? Even though Josh Jacobs is great all the way across the board, he runs the ball, tears everybody up. He's kind of crappy in pass blocking. I mean, I haven't seen
White any better though.
You know,
in your opinion,
better.
Is Zamir White any better in your opinion?
Oh hell no. I'm trying to look at. I'm optimistic, bro. Like we don't even know if he's going to even be here. You know what I'm saying? It might be Williams and Bolden and
you're optimistic about the wrong guy, bro.
Well, I mean, I'm saying
about the wrong guy
for the sake of the argument of running back by committee. Because no matter what, this is a team. It is a team sport. You know what I'm saying? So
I think the committee part for us though is going to be a whole bunch of Jacobs and guys that and like they're going to ride the hot hand of who's kind of running the ball better on that day as the second guy on that day. You know what I mean? Sometimes it could be Zamir if he's having a good day. I think a couple good carries. They'll ride the hot hand there, like as Jacobs backup. Or I think sometimes if you have Bolden maybe get a couple carries early and he gets a couple good gains, then he might get the bulk of the secondary carries that day. I think that's going to be the type of committee that we have this year. It's going to be a whole lot of Jacobs, and then the second guy is going to probably be, I think a Bolden or a Zamir, and then you got I think Abdullah as most likely a third down back when needed.
Kind of a little scat back. Abdullah can get the ball and move the ball. What?
Abdullah can catch the ball in the backfield. I didn't even see a pass getting thrown to Zamir White.
I wish Britton Brown was healthy for the preseason. I think it's a real shame he was hurt. I mean, I think he got hurt at the wrong time, because I think the door would have been wide open for him to jump the likes of Sincere McCormick and Zamir White. I mean, a guy we drafted in the 7th round. I mean, surely he could have done better, because like I said, I wasn't impressed. But a real shame. I wish Britton Brown was healthy and we could have seen what he could have done.
Yeah. OG Red 805. I haven't seen you around here, bro. Thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you. Says Zamir isn't the guy. Period. We need to find another running back. I know.
Sure. I just think it's that's the type of committee we're gonna run, dog. A whole bunch of Jacobs, and then ride the hot hand of whoever's kind of running the ball better that day, between Bolden and Zamir.
Yes, sir. Not very serious about that comment. Mark Davis will blow a gasket. They don't pass. That's true.
To be honest with you, I don't even think it's going to be a hot hand. To be honest with you, I really feel like.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like it's going to be what we saw last year. We're going to see old ass Bolden come out there when Josh Jacobs needs to drink some lemonade. Like
that's tough to say hot hand, but I'm just saying like who might be kind of like running the ball better, like have a better average that day or something like that. Instead of running 3.2, the other guy's running 3.5 or something. You know what I mean? They might give it to that guy.
I wish that was the case, Gabe. But I just what we saw last year even with Zeus being there, they still was trotting out Bolden. You know what I'm saying? Like right after Josh Jacobs.
Do you think Amir Abdullah would be number 2 rather than Bolden?
I would like.
Well, we know Abdullah's the third down back, so I think that's going to be his role just all the way through. You know what I'm saying? Unless there's a play they want to, specialize him on something. But yeah.
Of the guys that are likely on our roster outside of JJ, I probably like Abdullah the most, and that's not really saying much.
I remember Abdullah with the Lions.
He was a beast.
He can run the ball. He can run the fucking ball.
I loved Abdullah. Yeah,
it's great that he has that. I think that's an asset to his game. He's good for third down because he could catch the ball out of the backfield. But I think like he could run the ball. I think he could surprise people when you put him out there. A lot of teams are going to think, okay, they're going to pass it to him. If he is in here, it's most likely going to be a pass to him or something quick. But I think he's the type of guy who can surprise you and run the ball even in between tackles, bro.
Yeah,
I've seen him do it.
Yeah, Alfredo says, I don't know, like he's basically on the same point as you, saying that, you know what I mean? I like Abdullah, you know what I mean, which is true. Roland Dubs is saying we should get Kareem Hunt, take a look, but Kareem Hunt's contract, he's way more than even Fournette's when I was talking shit about us getting Fournette, you know what I mean?
I think
domestic violence, we won't even look at him.
Yeah, I think that market value though that you were looking at though right there though, that was I think at the beginning of free agency. I think his market value has went way down for sure.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna get no $6 million from nobody.
Right.
For damn sure, he ain't gonna get no $6 million from nobody. Like, 'cause I think that's what the market value you were checking. I think he's like 6 something or like 6 million or something like that a year. I think he's looking at somewhere to go sign maybe because it's so late. He's gonna end up signing somewhere for like the minimum, dog.
Hey, salute to the homie Pyro, man. Hopefully,
you need a running back. You need a running back.
It's just a weird year.
You need a running back. He's gonna be going to the highest bidder though, Gabe.
I know, but it's just a weird year for running backs. Where too, like, not a lot of guys have gotten hurt. You know what I mean? And then there's the whole thing of, it seems like the owners are kind of driving the price down for running backs, and then you got guys like that fucking stood almost into the very end. Guys that are top, were considered top talent at one point in their career, like a Leonard Fournette. You got, had Ezekiel Elliott out there for a long time. You had the likes of those type of guys out there for a long time. So I think his market value, it might say $6 million, but I just think he's gonna end up taking like $2 or $3 million to go play somewhere at the end of the day. But the only thing is that I think the Raiders wouldn't take a chance on Kareem Hunt because of all that, the domestic violence shit that they have, like that policy because of the Biletnikoff type thing, with his daughter.
Biletnikoff rule.
So I think that's a big thing about. I think that's why we've never really, went out and got guys with that type of background.
Yeah, 00 Jim Otto, 0 tolerance to domestic violence.
Yep,
because of what happened with Biletnikoff's daughter. He will never be a Raider.
Yeah, so that's another thing too. Hey, how's Nightbot in here? Do you have Nightbot, Twan?
I don't have Nightbot.
I just deactivated it. I'm sorry.
Okay, I was like, what the hell's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? I've never seen that before. Anyways. But yeah,
someone trolling, maybe?
I need a Nightbot.
It's
I need a Nightbot.
Yeah. Twan is actually streaming on his channel too right now. So that's why it popped up because it's showing up. I don't even know what Nightbot is, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I just think it's crazy, though. Like Kareem would be a great, I think, addition for this team. He would be a great backup to Jacobs, bro. But the thing is that it's just not. It's not even feasible.
He will never be considered. He won't even be considered.
Exactly.
All eyes on hacking this.
Yeah, better chance of going like
Roland Dubs. When you get a chance, Google what happened with Fred Biletnikoff and what Mark Davis said in regards to his tolerance to domestic violence, and that will give you more insight as to why Kareem Hunt will never be considered. Fred McCoy,
law issues. They would actually some of the law issues they would even actually welcome it before, but that certain law issue, Roland Dubs. That's the thing. It's the domestic violence type shit because Biletnikoff, his daughter kind of, rest in peace. She was a victim of it, bro. So and it was the bad ending. So like they kind of vowed that they would never, a player with that type of background would never be, considered for this type of team. This
he
team,
said Jim Otto 00 tolerance to domestic violence.
Yeah,
that's it, the quote Mark Davis. That's what he said.
Shout out Circus. That's my lawyer, my personal lawyer, Circus, American Par Associates. Lawsuits pending for Zamir White and Teamer for stealing roster spots for Circus Raider Law Group. It's so stupid.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I thought Teamer did all right. He did all right.
Yeah, but see, I mean, look, that's a whole nother subject. But yet, at the same time, there are other guys out there. But yet, we're basically getting guys that are going to be cut that gonna basically do the same thing. You know what I mean? Not all of them are going to be like, I don't know. It could happen. It can't happen. But see, like some of these guys that are actually coming in on the last minute, in the next week to automatically start playing. I don't see that happening anytime soon. Just before the simple fact is because they're not going to know the most complex offense known to man. You know what I mean? Unless they pick up somebody like a Burkhead that already knows it. I would rather have Burkhead than anybody on this.
Right.
I think Burkhead's cool because he does again, or whatever. But I just think he's not
a drinking again.
Well, we tried him out, didn't we?
And he's the same type of player as an Abdullah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you're gonna get too much of a difference from those two type of guys. So I think you kind of need a better, like, I think a number two. What I would say, like, it's fucked up. It's easy. He won't be considered Kareem, but I think it is. I think I would, maybe a flyer on let's see what Leonard Fournette would want to take to, maybe come play with his homie, not play with his homie, but for his one of his best friends, Tom Brady, right? That's the minority owner of the Raiders.
Yep.
I mean, maybe he can.
Circus better chill with that.
Burkhead was good 6 years ago. I didn't even hear Burkhead.
He would be a good backup, though. I think he would be a great backup to Jacobs.
He would, wouldn't he? That's what I'm saying.
You got Gabe saying that.
No, I think
you got Gabe saying that shit.
As in, because I think Lowe was trying to make the point of him, like, if we couldn't get Jacobs back, he would be a great guy to take that spot. No. If we wouldn't fall off a lot. But I think as a backup though to Jacobs, I think he would be I think he could do some work.
But we brought him in the room for a trial.
Leonard? Lenny?
No. I heard you guys talking about Rex Burkhead. We did bring him in at one point.
No. Yeah, I was talking about that, but I said Abdullah's kind of the same guy, so I wouldn't bring him in. But as I would say, the guy that Lowe was kept bringing up in the last live, he was bringing up more Leonard Fournette. That was before Jacobs signed, though.
Right.
But I think now that we have Jacobs, I think if we could get him in the building for cheap, you could fucking get him here for like $2 million, whatever, like that, and to be a backup to him.
Let's go. See, I like Fournette. I've always liked Fournette. He carried the fucking Jaguars, bro, and he can still ball, bro. All we need him for is a solid backup, bro. Come in to get a couple, 2-3 mil. He had Ronald Jones over there. He was sharing fucking he was sharing snaps. You know what I mean? He didn't have full snaps. He started all season. The season before that, he got a little banged up, and the season even before that, he kind of was holding out because I don't think he was really, really hurt. He just didn't like where he was playing and shit like that. So him coming to the Bucks and then having me personally, that's a solid ass backup running back, bro. But for Fournette,
he's 270 pounds right now, bro. He weighs 270 pounds right now, bro. You put him at tackle.
I don't know that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Nah, but there's gonna be a lot of cuts though. There's gonna be a lot of cuts too. Also, I think we gotta wait until that too, like see what names can become available. You know what I mean? Especially tomorrow night. I think tomorrow night you're gonna see all that shit because I think the deadline is Tuesday morning, something like that. You have to have everything in already, like 53. So I think tomorrow night you're gonna see a lot of names, big list from every team. I'm gonna be scouring every list to see what names become available.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Stay tuned to next week's show of Name the Patriot. I'm just saying, get ready because
a giant or a former giant or former giant or something.
It's gonna be somebody that they know. If it's somebody that we don't have.
What's your over under, Tuan?
Huh?
How many names you thinking? What's your over under?
Probably 2 or 3.
Yeah, I'd take that bet.
Good,
I'd say
bro.
at least 2.
Shit,
Bro,
for me,
It's gonna be a pretty crazy week though, for sure.
yep. So what I was gonna
Say
say
that
too, Cookhead's always.
No, I was just saying, I've been saying it all week that like even guys that like barely make the team that get on tomorrow night, that like they're still at risk of still getting cut, you know, in the days following that, just because of all the other names that are gonna be available. Which
That
these
happens
guys
every
can't really
season.
get to, you know, they can't get really too comfortable, you know what I mean? Those guys, they gotta be happy, okay, yeah, I made the 53, and they can kind of like put that as a notch on their belt, but they can't get too comfortable, bro. If you're on that like that teetering line, you know, that fence line.
So
give it a couple of days.
I want to know, Gravy, how do you know Fournette is 270? That's a good question. That's something I want to know.
Because it was a fat ass to get out of Tampa Bay. That's what he did.
No,
270 is fat.
Last year, what are you talking about? You said he's 270, or you
He
just
got
talking?
fat.
No, I think
I
he
might
came
be a
in
couple
fat,
of
but I
pounds
think he
over.
lost the weight though during the season. He did come in quick. He did come in pretty heavy to camp though. I think 1 year after they won the Super Bowl, and then like he did end up getting a little bit of into shape after. So I think he got down, but I don't know, man. Maybe he's the reason why he hasn't got a call. Maybe he is a little bit like, you know, waiting by the phone or something like that. But if he's been working out, maybe you take a flyer on him. Maybe if his weight's low, but that's a big thing with him. That is a big thing with
stomach.
How many seasons deep is he? Is Leonard Fournette?
He's only like 28 or 29. Like he's like the same age as like Ezekiel's and stuff like that, like those guys.
But how many seasons did he play? That's what I'm asking.
I'm looking at it. I'm pulling it up right now.
Maybe he kept that weight on because he was worried about who was handling him the ball.
That is true. He had nobody handling the ball.
I would say like 7 years.
I think it's like 7-8 years. It's loaded right now.
This would be his like 7th season.
Hey, I'm just saying, because some you know, we don't think about that, but sometimes these players, they have to do certain stuff like that just to get out of their, you know, contract or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it sucks. Like, you know, like people want to talk bad about, you know, Antonio Brown, but you know, there's players that have to act a fool sometimes in the locker room just to get out of situations that, you know, they may feel is all bad.
Oh, so let me see. I'm pulling up his statistics. He
started in 2017. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this will be his 7th year.
Yep.
This will be his 7th year.
Not bad, bro. That is not bad at all.
He is 28.
Seven seasons is a lot for a running back. What he did.
Yes. Huh? Now, that's why I was saying Burkhead. You guys got to hear what I was saying. Why about Burkhead? Because Zamir White is obviously the guys that are in the building. They know the offense because they've been in it going into 2 years. Same with Bolden. Bolden came from the Patriots. Abdullah's been in for a year or two, right? So if we needed a guy to maybe come in for a whole game, whatever, not shoot him a couple mil, whatever, whatnot. Why not Fournette? He's only going to be he's only 28 years old. We don't need a lot of production from him. You know what I mean? It's almost a win-win. See, now as far as Fournette knowing the system, who did he play with the last 2 years? Who did he win a championship with? Who did that player, well, Brady, pretty much got Arian Foster, coach, pushed out, you know what I mean? Because he wants to run the offense.
Bruce Arians.
Or Bruce Arians, I do apologize. So Bruce Arians, right? So the thing is, with Bruce Arians, he knows the play scheme. You know what I mean? He knows what they're doing. There may be the verbiage is a little bit different, and you see that, right? So that's why I'm only saying we need to bring in like name that Patriot, because he could be effective and he'll have more than 3.8.
Like hashtag that.
But to be honest, though, like
name the Patriot.
Like, I don't like now that I'm thinking about it. I think our offensive line is gonna get better. I think, you know, Jacobs was the leading rusher in the league last year. We had like the best rushing attack in the league. You know what I mean? So I think, and then with Zamir, at least one more year, I think he'll be maybe a little bit better. So I think our running game, I think it's still gonna be good, though. I mean, I think our running game is still going to be elite, I think, out there. So, do we really need to even go out there and spend on an extra running back? Like, I would probably kind of like look at now that with JJ back, I would kind of look at linebacker.
I always look at, you know what I'm saying.
Don't even listen to fucking Cool Kev right now, dude. Don't even listen.
Cool look at that. There you go. Give him number
Cool
47.
Kev, man,
let's go.
He should be wearing number 77.
I just think we're gonna be better. I mean, we're gonna be still good in the run game. You know what I mean? I think with JJ back, we're gonna be good in the run game. You know what I mean? And then I just think that we might be able to look at somewhere other positions and maybe spend that $2 million that we might be like, you know, hypothetically spend there and spend somewhere else. You know what I mean? And try to get some decent help for the linebacking crew, dog. You know what I mean? Because it looks fucking thin, dog.
Do you think that's the weakest spot on the roster, Gabe?
Hell yeah.
After Saturday, yes, dog. It's just because the Darian Butler injury. You know what I mean? I didn't see much out of Bolton or Drake this week. You know what I mean? Drake Thomas. Drake Thomas has been, you know, a little bit grown on me a little bit, but it's just so thin.
And Masterson has been quiet too. If I'm going to be honest, he had a quiet preseason.
Bernie struggled. I expected more out of him. Bernie struggled. You know, so it's just very thin. You know what I mean? I just kind of expected more out of it a little bit, and then this last game where a lot of them got a playing time, just didn't look good out there, man. You know, shit. It just.
And Gabe, that's the reason why I feel like just across the board, whether it's our running back situation, whether it's linebacker situation, it's like after our starters, then what? And we're still at the then what? Like there was a point, you know what I'm saying? And you guys probably heard me on a live say there was a point where I was like, okay, I think we kind of got something, you know what I'm saying, cooking behind our number ones, but it's like now when you really start looking at it, especially after seeing how certain guys like we thought were really going to step up, like, you know, like you said, the Mastersons and you know what I'm saying, even in our running back situation, after JJ, then what?
Yeah, it's just a shame that, like, I guess every team is going to have their weaknesses, but year in and year out, our linebacking core is always glaringly weak. It's just a position we just never seem to really address fully. I mean, you know, we've got
I believe it's Spillane. I do believe it's Spillane, though. I will say that.
There's been a lot of positive feedback from him in camp, so I like that. Divine Diablo, this is his third year. We really need a return.
Really need him to make that jump.
And outside that, like what Masterson, like I think he's a good rotational guy, although he did have a quiet preseason, like I said. Amari Burnett, he was all right in coverage, but like he can't shed blocks and
he's scared of the run
and Grant Thomas. You know what I'm saying? So I just wish that we would just address it properly and make that an area of strength instead of it being an area of weakness year in and year out.
Yeah, I just were so thin, bro. Like I like Spillane. I like Spillane. You know, I like you know, the attitude that, you know, that Diablo has came into camp with, you know what I mean, with you know, putting on the bulk, you know, actually, you know, looking like a linebacker and all this stuff, you know what I mean? That all could be for shit or whatever, but, you know, just like the attitude of him coming in and him wanting to actually call plays, be the leader of the defense. But as far as just like, you know what, we got 5 guys out there that could like legitimately maybe play, you know, so it's like and then, you know, the second tier of them is just questionable. So it's oh man, I think that's definitely a position we will be looking at this week, though, for sure. We're bringing in some guys in, I think, this week for sure.
I really hope Divine Diablo makes that next step. We need him to step up in a big way. This has got to be
easier. What do you guys think about old man? What's his name? He was a Patriots before. He was a Charger last year. Linebacker.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say that. Don't say it.
He's been trying to be part of this team for a while.
Van Noy.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Oh my God!
I'm like, which old linebacker? There's a whole bunch of them. That's old linebacker.
How old is Spillane? Just out of curiosity.
Does anyone know? Sorry, right now. I got him up right here.
He's not too
Spillane.
old. He's
he's
not really old at all.
That's why I asked, like, how old is he? Whoa.
Oh, hold on.
I think he's only been in the league about 5 years.
27.
27. Well, 5 years still makes you a vet, Twan.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but like when we think about old, we think about like 30. You know what I'm saying? 29 maybe.
Well, at least we haven't gone that route. At least we're younger and hopefully quicker. I just want it to be an area of strength, or at least be okay. You know what I mean? And it's just an area where we're going to have to wait and see. And we're banking on Spillane. We're banking on Diablo. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it needs to be an area of strength.
We're going to bank on them, but also with that being said, like I feel like a broken record, but what happens, you know what I'm saying, week 14? What happens week 15 when Diablo's not, you know what I'm saying, feeling well or Spillane is not, you know what I'm saying? Like what are we going to do? And that's where we're at.
Did you say it's going to be an area of strength, Gravy? Do you think it's going to be a strong point of the defense?
Well, I was saying it needs to be an area of strength.
Okay, needs. Okay.
On the field, on defense. It has to be. You gotta have at least 2 great linebackers. You know, one could float around, but I think that's a problem. We seen it for the last 2 games. That Masterson, you know, I was on Gabe's live last night, and I was on borderline that Masterson might be a block too. He's not playing well at all.
He didn't play good at all, bro.
I agree, man. Like he's my guy. It's no secret, but I'm not going to show him bias. Like I thought he had a very underwhelming and quiet preseason.
That's the first time I heard you say anything bad about him.
I thought that I'm saying I'm not talking bad of it. I'm just, in
a negative sense. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to show bias towards players just because I like you. Like honestly, like it was underwhelming.
And you know what the cold piece is that he should be getting cut, but he's gonna stay on the team because we ain't got talent. We ain't got talent there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
exactly.
Like, and I think it's like, okay, you're not good, and we should cut you, but we ain't got nobody else here, so you'll do until we get it right. And
right.
Yeah, the risk he takes is getting his place cut, because you know what I mean. You might have like a Drake Thomas or even like
I think Drake Thomas is.
I don't think Amari Burney. I think Curtis Bolton. You know what I mean? Maybe taking some reps from him, but that's what I think he has to worry about. But as far as I think making the team, he don't have to worry about it just because of that, though. Like what you said, I think it's just so that position is so thin. But then again, too, we still got to look at cuts around the league.
So I'm gonna pull up
Drake Thomas.
I'm gonna pull up linebackers, free agents.
I think Drake Thomas is pushing Masterson. AR. I think he's pushing him. He's real close to him.
Who did you say? Drake Thomas?
Yeah.
Drake Thomas, yeah.
So check this out. These are the free agents.
He's right behind his heels as far as starting. Drake Thomas is pushing him. In my book.
I don't think Musk is better anyway.
No, so these are the guys that are available right now. Robert Quinn, Melvin Ingram, Damian Wilson, Kevin Appiah-Lewis, Calvin Noy. Calvin Noy is actually younger than Robert Quinn. You know what I mean? Who else? Rashad Evans is 27 from out of Atlanta. You know what I mean? We're already paying Nassib. We might as well bring him back, but this is not either inside or outside. But Nassib never actually plays, or Nassib, whatever, never even played. He's more offensive line. Then there's Jalen Brown from we had him.
He must have been so underwhelming when he came in for. Was it Jalen Smith, the guy
Jalen
we
Brown.
brought in? Oh, okay. But who was that cat that we brought in to work out in the off season that a lot of people got excited about? Was it Jalen Smith? Jaden Brown?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. It must have been super underwhelming.
Jaden Brown was here.
Bro, I think that's exactly why we should have fucking gave a 7th round pick to the damn Cardinals and took fucking Isaiah Simmons, bro.
Who's that linebacker we worked out in the preseason? The Cowboy, the former Cowboy.
Oh, okay. Jalen
Smith.
Yeah, that's who I'm talking about. Like his workout must have been so underwhelming if we weren't even prepared to give him a shot with the lack of depth we have on our linebacker.
His first year, he came out, like a fucking bat out of hell his first year and shit like that. But then after that, I don't know what happened to him, dog. Like he just died out. I think he had a great senior year at Notre Dame. Came in like a bat out of hell with the Cowboys, and then he just fucking died out and fucking hasn't been the same since.
He had cover issues.
So Rashad Evans, right? Sean's already said it twice, and he's on the depth on ESPN's depth chart for Jesus Christ, for linebackers, right, that are available. So in Atlanta last year, okay, now check this out. Since 2018, he's only started every game that he started, he's played. He's okay. So last year he played 15 games. He had 1,049 snaps, 98% of the snaps, 2 sacks, 158 tackles, 86 solo, a forced fumble, and 73 assisted, bro. Dude,
what does he play though? Like inside linebacker or outside linebacker?
I'm not sure exactly. The show is just linebacker, and at this point, it doesn't matter. We're gonna have to do whatever we have to do to put him wherever. But it's not a bad looking dude. He's kind of young. He's only gonna be it's gonna be his 6th year in the league. He's coming out of Atlanta. He had a 1-year deal from what I'm showing, and then his market value. His market value is linebacker. Yeah, outside MC. I'm not necessarily sure, but
is Quan Alexander still a free agent?
Who?
He's a guy I like. Quan Alexander.
I think he signed with. Shit. I think he signed.
Basically, he's not a free agent. Okay.
Yeah, he's not a free agent
at one point. Okay.
He signed with Pittsburgh
or something like that.
He signed with Pittsburgh.
That's a good pickup.
Yep. He signed with Pittsburgh.
Okay. He's the guy I liked.
Yeah.
Nick Kwiatkowski signed with Pittsburgh too.
I hate that I can't.
We're still paying his ass too.
There's Jared Davis, John Bostic, Micah Kaiser, who I think was already on the Raiders, Jermaine Carter, and Kanai Mauga, who's on the Raiders right now too. But it says players available. So did they already cut him?
Yeah, there's going to be others when there's cuts. Surely there's going to be better options.
For sure.
Yeah, so I'd wait and see. Wait.
That's what I'm waiting. That's exactly what I'm waiting for.
On that note, Lo, thank you for having me on.
Yeah, brother. Well, I'm about to get off right now too. I didn't do the whole hour. I did the hour and a half, so we're almost out of your shit. But yeah, thank you for pulling up, Offcast, man. You know, it's always a pleasure. Thank you. You know
Appreciate
what I'm saying? You have anything going before you? Any shows coming up? Anything like that? Anything planned? You can give us some of your information before we get out of here.
Salute everyone in the chat. Look, I won't hop on too long. I'm going on vacation, so this might be my last live for at least a week and a half, so you won't see me.
Where are you going on vacation, bro?
I don't ask, don't tell. I'll keep that in the nose, but I'll tell you behind the scenes. I'll tell you behind the scenes, my friend.
He's gonna come. He's coming to the States to get some. He's coming to the States to get some.
You guys want to know? Like, hit me
up.
Go ahead,
get you a Shirley. Get you a Shirley.
I am going on vacation. I'm a copy Twan's dance moves just like that. Maybe I'll pick up some senoritas. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Get you a Shirley.
Senoritas over there. Senoritas over there.
Well, not quite the Latina kind, but still, you know, the holiday kind of. You know what I mean? But anyway, I don't want to take away from your time.
That's
Lo,
what you need.
Gravy, Gabe, Twan,
everyone in the chat. Man.
Have fun, bro. Catch you on the flip side, okay?
All right, peace.
See you later, bro.
Hey, prayer and Bayer.
Passport boys, huh?
Gotta get that shit like Tony Yayo.
Stretch, and Gatorade.
Yeah, I think we're all gonna have to wait for the cuts. You know, season's right around the corner, bro. Fucking 2 weeks, man. I can't fucking wait. Let's fucking go. By Tuesday night, we should have the roster. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's crazy. So I'm excited, bro. I gotta go to work in the morning, bro. So I'm about to get out of here. Stuff. Anybody want to do any? Twan, where can they find you? Let me know. Let them know.
Raider Twan on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. This coming week, I'm actually going to be working with my co-host, Eric from SC Experience. We will be live and we'll be working on that on Tuesday. And then just stay tuned, click the notification bell. You know what I'm saying? Like, because guess what? I like you. And quit playing with yourself and subscribe.
Whoa.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
nice.
Oh, like
nice, Twan. Nice.
Like emotionally?
All play, no pause.
No, physically.
I'm sorry.
Click the like
All
button.
play, no
Why? Because I like you.
Sorry, can't do it.
Quit playing with yourself and subscribe.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, you know, I'm sorry. On my channel, we don't pause. We press play. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Shit, hell yeah. Rolling down the drive. Shit, man. Thank you guys for everybody pulling up, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
guys.
man.
And so, Gabe, you can find Gabe 420.
Gabe 420, yes, sir. You know what I mean? We're gonna be doing shows like this week, since there's not gonna be a game, so we're not gonna have a post game. I'll probably do 2 shows. We'll do one Wednesday. We'll probably do one like Sunday morning or something like that, like Sunday morning, and then you know Sunday night too. Your Sunday night. We'll do one Sunday morning, like a little wake and bake Sunday morning type show, and you know, just to see what's we have ahead for that week, dog. Our actual preparation week for the Broncos. I think we should have for sure by that point, you know, the team that's gonna be set in stone for week 1. You know what I mean? Like I think by that time we should have already maybe brought in some guys in the building that got cut, that, you know, this week or something. But yeah, Sunday we'll have a little morning awake and bake, and then Wednesday for sure 420.
There you go.
Better get 420, yes sir.
Gravy. Let them know. Tell them the business.
I don't know what's up. Get it. Give me at Winners Outsiders. I'm gonna probably plan a show tomorrow. Probably around 5, like the last one, when I get off work. What happened there?
Go ahead.
Oh, but now I lost my train of thought, bro. Raiders Outsiders, get at me, look it up, subscribe. And
fucking Jaws back out of nowhere. It says right here. Where's Ja? Where is
Ja? You better hit my link, bro. Better hit my link. I'll be first one to be asking you how your fight went and all that too. We can get into that.
Yeah.
So get at me.
I've been needing my bodyguard. What's up, Ja?
Yeah, shit. Now Ja's back. Says, I got my YouTube channel back from suspension for bullying. Couldn't type on Ben or Gabe or Dirty Show. I'll be back. 100. Hell yeah, bro. Ja's one of the homies, man. Solid ass dude. We went to battle together. Showed us.
Look me up, John. Look me up.
Yeah. Hey, we got
Raiders Outsiders, bro.
Yeah, Raider Outsiders, bro. It's gonna be the. He was suspended, bro. Oh shit! I didn't even know you can be suspended.
Suspended, like from school?
School? Damn. Oh, you suspended yourself, bro? Because I know you had to do some training, bro. But shout out Ja. He's a great boxer, man. Man. So glad you have your back, bro.
Fucking purple, fucking dinosaur looking thing. I know it was him.
I wonder who did that.
Shit, Chili, what's going on, bro?
I just got that. I'm hella slow right now. Oh, sorry.
Barely got it. And then you guys are, for me, bro, you guys are right here, man. I'm on IG, Dirty Low, YouTube, Dirty Low, obviously. Hit the like buttons on the way out. Don't forget to, man, there's so many different people that, like, shit, I like to think. I was even thinking about the homie Raider Joe and shit. I know he's having his family coming up and doing all stuff. Shout out to Raider Joe. I was talking to Dirty earlier. Shout out to Dirty. Shout out to everybody in the chat, bro. Cool Kev, Tubby, Ja, Pyro, man. Circus in the building. All Eyes. Fakasi pulled up. Man, Anthony Estrada. Who else was in the bit? Rolling Dubs was in here. J-Dub. Fucking Ozzy was in here. Fucking who else? Sean Johnson, of course. Alfredo, D Menace, Soto, Circus, Steve Luna. Oh, I didn't even see Steve, man. Shit. My bad. Fuck, bro. Appreciate all you guys, man. And we'll be back. I have shows every Sunday night, Tuesday night, and Thursday nights at 9 o'clock. All one word, Dirty Low. And we'll just go from there, man. Season's coming up. It's going to be crazy, man. Thank you guys for pulling up. You guys have a great night. Be thankful for what you do got, what you don't, and don't drink and drive, fuckers. Peace. All right, let's get out of here.